Hello, welcome to our third lecture on internet marketing. Today we are going to start the lecture by looking at how internet actually supports marketing. In order to gain a vivid understanding of how internet actually supports marketing, we have to redefine what marketing is all about. Okay, marketing can be defined as the management process responsible for identifying, anticipating, and satisfying the needs and wants of the customers in order to help the company create profitable operation. Okay, so the central aim is for the company to increase, enhance, and sustain their profitability. However, to do so, they must be able to identify, anticipate, and satisfy the needs and wants of the customers. And these three keywords actually define or actually help in discussing how internet aids or supports marketing process. First of all, we start with identifying. Identifying is all about sourcing for information about what the customers need, when they need it, and where these customers are located in terms of their market size, trends in the market, taste, preferences, and so on. Okay, through the internet, marketers are able to research on customers' needs and wants. They are able to gain full insight on the changes in the trends, tastes, and preferences. And as such, internet helps marketers to identify the actual needs, the actual wants that customers desire at the present time or at a given point in a given market. Okay, then secondly, it also helps them to anticipate based on the past performance of the customers, based on the past preferences, choices, and purchases of the customers. Internet helps the marketer to anticipate what the customer will do in the nearest future. Okay, so if a customer has been purchasing a particular brand or product, then the information which the marketer is able to access through internet will help the marketer to note, or at least to expect or to anticipate, that in the nearest future the same customer will be able or will be going to purchase similar product. Okay, then finally, to satisfy. Internet helps marketers to satisfy the needs and wants of the customers. Like we said, the internet makes it possible for them to identify these needs, okay, to anticipate possible purchase decisions, possible purchase actions that these customers will take. And if the marketer is able to identify their needs and their possible purchase decisions, then they will be able to satisfy these customers by providing products and services that meet their exact need. As such, persuading them, encouraging them to purchase from a given brand or from a given product. Okay, so basically, this definition of marketing has been able to showcase, has been able to help us understand that interneting is the marketing process by helping the marketer to identify customers' needs and wants, helping the marketer to anticipate the possible behavior that these customers will exhibit, and then helping the marketer to satisfy these needs and wants by making products and services available at the market at the right time and when the customers need them. Marketing is all about being able to create sustainable competitive advantage. If a customer needs something and you as a brand, you are not there to provide it for the customer, then the likelihood of switch behavior will increase. For instance, if a customer wants to take a soft drink, Coca-Cola for instance, and there is no nearby place or location where the customer can access Coca-Cola, then the likelihood of the customer purchasing Pepsi, if it is to be available, will also increase. That is what marketing is all about, making sure that your products and services are always there when the customers needs it. So the internet helps makes it possible for the marketers to identify the needs and wants of the customers, anticipate their possible behavior, and of course aid in satisfying their needs and wants. Okay, so we also go on by looking at the customer-centric digital marketing. In the second lecture, we are able to compare electronic marketing with internet marketing. Okay, and then now we are now focusing our attention on digital marketing. Digital marketing, what it is all about, and how to create customer-centric digital marketing plan, customer-centric digital marketing strategy. Okay, so basically digital marketing is any kind of marketing activity that is conducted with the aid of a digital device. So it can be internet marketing, it can also be electronic marketing. Okay, so to create a customer-centric digital marketing, there are three main steps that needs to be followed. First, the digital marketer must be able to apply digital technologies that form the online channel. That is to say, you are going to have your website, you are going to maintain social media presence, you are going to maintain 24 service support system, you are going to try to make your company or brand available as much as it can within the digital network system, so that any customer, whether the person is visiting your website, whether the person is going through your Facebook page, whether the person is going through your Twitter page, or chatting your booths through your WhatsApp, official WhatsApp line, the customer can be able to access the company at any given time and from any given place. Okay, then once that channel is defined, then you move towards contributing marketing activities that are capable of increasing profitability by acquiring and retaining existing customers. Okay, so you have your Facebook profile, official Facebook page for your company, you have your official Facebook you have your official website for your company. Okay, the second stage is to make sure that you are always available, you are always there to attend to the customers, whether they have questions or complaints or recommendations. Okay, so if a customer sends you questions via your Facebook official Facebook page, as a company that is into digital marketing strategy, you should be able to ensure that you have an existing system that supports these customers by being able to answer the questions within the fastest possible time. Okay, whether they are sending via your official website, official social media networks, or your WhatsApp line, or any kind of digital presence that you sustain or that you maintain, should always be operative, so that whenever the customers come to you, you will be able to give them what they want. Okay, time is of essence. Like we said, it aids in creating competitive sustainable advantage. If you are not there, the likelihood of your competitors taking over will always exist, because customers are likely to substitute for products or services that meet the same requirement when their original intended brands are not present, like we gave the case of Pepsi as Pepsi against Coca-Cola. Okay, so the third stage now will be to enact a strategy that will aid in improving customers' knowledge. Okay, and then delivering targeted communications and online services that match their individual needs. Okay, so once you have maintained your online presence, you should be able to have a sustainable database where you will be gathering data about customers, transforming this data into real-time information to aid your decision-making process. Okay, so for instance, sometimes when it is your birthday, your banks might be sending you birthday messages with your actual name. Hello, Mr. A. We are aware that today is your birthday, and we are here to wish you a very wonderful birthday, and so on and so forth. Why are they able to do so? Because at the point of opening that bank account, you provided them with your name, you provided them with your email, you also provided them with your birthday. Okay, these data are now transformed by the bank into a viable and useful information, which they now use to target you. Okay, so basically, in creating sustainable or customer-centric digital marketing, you must be able to apply the necessary technologies. Okay, you should be there when the customers need you. Okay, and then you should ensure that you have proper or appropriate information about the customers to provide a more tailored services to these customers. Okay, So we now move on with comparing e-business and e-commerce. If you can remember, in our second lecture, we compared internet marketing as against electronic marketing. So they are similar because electronic marketing is within the internet marketing system. Okay, so here we are trying to look at what is e-business and e-commerce. So we start with e-business. It is all kind of electronically mediated information exchange between an organization and its external stakeholders, okay, which support the range of business process. So when we talk about the stakeholders of a company, who are they? First, the customers. External stakeholders. The internal stakeholders are the investors and employees. Okay, external stakeholders are first the customers, second the community where the business maintains its operation, and then third the government. Okay, and finally other business that they have partnership with. For instance, their suppliers, they are their external stakeholders. Okay, so all kinds of electronically mediated information exchange that the company is having with these stakeholders, which they use to support their different business processes, is known as e-business. Okay, so a company A that is into manufacturing biscuit is in partnership with company B that manufactures flour, which is a raw material for processing the biscuit. Okay, so all kind of electronic information, all kind of electronic supported exchange, communication between the company A that is manufacturing the biscuit and the company B that manufactures the flour that is used to process the biscuit is known as e-business. They are doing the business transaction. Okay, so why on the other hand, e-commerce refers to all financial and informational exchanges between an organization and its external stakeholders, okay, that are mediated electronically. So when you look at it, you can now see that there's no much difference between it, but the main essence, the main difference between the two of them is that while e-commerce focuses more on the consumers, e-business actually focuses on the manufacturers or the support systems, okay, activities that support the business process. That is e-business. Activities to enhance sales, e-commerce. Okay, so the exchange of information, financial and non-financial, between a company and its external stakeholders in the form of suppliers, government, or other business partnerships is e-business because they are supporting the business process. However, when a consumer goes to a company's official website to make purchases, it becomes e-commerce because it is transactional with the intention of ending the production process. You know, production is never complete until the final goods has reached to the final consumer. Okay, so the difference between the two is that e-business focuses on supporting the business process, while e-commerce focuses on selling manufactured goods and services to the final consumers. Okay, so let us forge ahead. So we are now saying, what is the relationship between e-commerce and e-business? They are interrelated because both support production. Why do we say both support production? Always bear in mind that the production process is never complete, else the final product has reached the final consumer. Okay, so if you finish manufacturing and the products are in your warehouse, they are in your storage units, or they are in your outlets, the production process is still not complete. It is only complete when the final consumers have purchased the product and given you monetary value in exchange, which you will use to continue the production process. It is the money you make from selling the product that we use to buy more raw materials and continue the production process. That is when we say that the production process is complete. If you have not gotten to this stage, the production process is still considered incomplete. So the relationship between the both is that e-business, it in ensuring that the business process continues by the company sourcing its raw materials from the appropriate suppliers, functioning in line with existing government regulations, maintaining partnerships to support the business process, like partnership with other companies that have more advanced technicalities and production process that can reduce cost of production. Okay, then at the end of the day, when the company is done with the production process, it must be able to sell the final product in order to regain the monetary value which they imputed into the business process, and at the same time make profit for themselves. That is the only way the business can be sustainable. So to do that, they will now forge ahead with e-commerce by providing their products and services available to the customers online, okay, getting feedbacks from the customers as it relates to their perception, their overall experience with using the said products and services, and making necessary advancements to ensure that satisfaction is always increased. Okay, so they are interrelated. They make the production process complete because they start from the supplier side, which is the supply section of the production process, down to the customer side, which is the demand section of the production process. So based on the quantity of products that are being demanded via the e-commerce section, the company will now order the right amount of raw materials or resources via the e-business section to make the business sustainable. Okay, so let us go ahead. Now we are going to end today's lecture by looking at the benefits of internet marketing. This will also be the final part for the first chapter. Okay, so the first is sales. Of course, once you are present online, you should expect to increase your sales if you adopt the right internet marketing strategies for your company, for your brand. Okay, because online presence, online reach is higher than the conventional reach. Okay, as a company within a locality, the amount of customers you are going to access, or you will be able to access via your online platform, cannot be compared to the amount of customers you will be able to access via your offline platform. Okay, so let us say you are into manufacturing of footwears. Okay, in your locality, you might just have thousands of people living around, and being able to know the actual number or the actual people that want your footwear might be a little bit difficult. Okay, because some of them already have footwears, others that don't have might not have the money. But assuming you maintain online presence through an official Facebook page or any other social media pages and your official website, and you market these platforms globally, you will be able to see that you can actually supply, you can actually sell to the world. Okay, so it increases the customer reach, it increases the market, the segment of the market that you can actually penetrate. So online presence equals to increased sales. That is one of the benefits of internet marketing. Okay, so we talk about the second benefit, which is serve. It is there to add value to the customers. When the customers experience your product, they come back to you with their feedbacks. And while you might be in a particular vicinity, with the aid of internet, you can be able to access feedbacks from customers all over the world. They can send you emails, they can comment on your posts, or they can actually write you personal message through your online platforms. Okay, so based on these feedbacks, you will know where you are doing well, you will know the areas that need improvement, and you go back to the drawing board and do what you are expected to do. At the end of the day, the implication is that it will increase overall satisfactions that the customers will be getting by using your product or your service. Okay, so it also aids to speak and sizzle. Of course, with online presence, where the brand, the company is able to get closer to the customers and extend their online brands or extend their brands online, whichever the case. Okay, so what are we talking about here? When a company has a strategic online presence, for instance, social media presence, It is able to reach a vast amount of customers, like we said before. They can have one-on-one interaction with these customers, get to understand what they need, and manufacture products and services that are tailored to that specific need. Okay, customers can also come back to them, make comments about the product based on their experience, suggest the product to the potential customers, or actually provide recommendations as to how the company can improve overall quality of the product. Okay, so internet marketing aids in helping, in terms of helping the company to speak and sizzle, with the customer or to the customers. Most of the times in the conventional setting, if you want to go and meet the CEO of a company to discuss issues as it relates to a particular product or service, it might be actually difficult for you. Sometimes you might not even be entertained. Okay, but due to internet, which has aided the marketing process, you can drop them a message via their Facebook page or social media platform. You can send them private email, and in most cases you will get a reply from these companies. So that is what we are talking about when we say it aids the company to speak to and sizzle with the customers. Okay, the final benefit is saving costs. Of course, you cannot compare the amount of money that a company invests in offline marketing with what it does invest in online marketing in terms of potential return. Okay, bear in mind that when you are advertising via Google or any search engine, you can actually target your advert to the entire world. You can be accessed from customers all over the world. But when you go for an advert, or your television advert, or TV advert, or radio advert within your market, within your vicinity, within your geographical sphere, such will only reach people that are reachable by these television networks. Okay, so the implication is that the customer reach is limited as compared to the online or internet marketing. So by being able to access more customers at a lower cost, companies are able to save more for in terms of reduced cost of advertising from online or internet marketing. Okay, so that brings us to the end of the class today. And if you still, like we said, if you have any questions, always feel free to comment your question in the comment box. We are going to attend to every questions that are raised, and we hope to see you around. If you have any questions, don't forget to ask, and we encourage you to like, comment, and share the video as we move forward with all we have to do with internet marketing. Okay, that's all for now, and see you later.